Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I am your host. Guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Brad Garlinghouse jabs at maximalists. It will be a multi-chain world. I agree. Ex-FTX execs team up to build new crypto exchange 12 months after FTX collapse. Let's turn garbage into something again. Demand for Bitcoin could grow up to 10x within 12 months, says Michael Saylor. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I hope he's right. Here's the hopium you're looking for on this red morning, guys, to the market. Yep. It's going to be a red day. It looks like it. Everything's looking a little sloppy right now. Guys, current market cap right now sitting at 1.41 trillion. Bitcoin dominance, 51.1%. ETH dominance, 17.5. Gwei up there. 44 Gwei will get you that ETH transaction. And fear and greed index ticking up still at 76. Even though we're having a red day. Yeah. Will we see 80? I don't know. If we do, probably a good time to take some profit. Guys, let's blow through that top 100 and see if there are any outliers. Matic running 5.18 to the upside for the day. Cosmos up 9.92 on the day. Filecoin, 15.95. I was looking at this morning, guys. Filecoin ripping right now. Filecoin at 550 is an amazing buy if this thing can get to its all-time high again, which is crazy. Let's look at it just for shits and gigs. Here's what's interesting. According to this, what I'm staring at right now, the all-time high was $191. But if you go down here, it'll tell you the all-time high was $237.24. I'm not sure which one's correct, but let's just say 200. Somewhere in between there is their all-time high. That's a hell of a run. That's like a 40x from now, something like that? 50x? No. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, my point, I'm terrible at quick math, and I'm on the spot, so don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. I hate playing the could it get back to its all-time high game, but if it could get back to its all-time high, buying right now is an insane investment. Something to think about. All right, back to the market, guys. So Filecoin right now up 15.96% on the day, 27.19 for the week. Kronos down almost 10% on the day, but still up 31.33 for the week. ICP 765 on the day. I thought it was gonna be a red day. I'm looking at a lot of stuff that's pulling back, but the top 100 doesn't look too bad. Lido Dow 6.49 to the upside. Aptos down 5.07. Caspa down at 9.85. They had a big rip over last week. Optimism up 8.4 for the day. 5% for FTT. Up 205% on the week. God, you guys. Congratulations. I mean, I wouldn't touch it, but if you're making money, I ain't mad at you. Get your money. Get it out of there, too. I don't know. If you, like I said last week, if you made your money back, or made some money back after losing a bunch, why not get out of it? Woo! Celestia, TIA. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this. Of course they are. It's running. 131% on the week, 34% on the day. I don't even know what this is. I need to look into it. A lot of people on crypto Twitter talk about crypto X. I don't, whatever. Sweet up 5.36 on the day. 7.44 for Clay to the upside. 5.62 for Arweave. 5.82 for BTT. Huobi token down 6.76%. ZRX up 14.36 on day 113 on the week. Well done. Ordi 5.92 for the day, 196 on the week. A lot of things I've never seen before popping in the top 100 right now. Rose down 4% for the day. Woo down about 4% for the day. That is your guys' top 100. If you're making money, high five. All right, guys, Bitcoin. 4 hour. 37 is our nightmare, right? We just lost key support at 37, but we've lost it a couple of times and retraced. Right now, we're not retracing. We've got 1, 2, 3 candles so far below it. Could this be a rollover? Potentially. Again, there's a lot of people calling for 40, 42 before we get a good pullback. But this isn't looking that good. If we continue to roll over, I'm not going to put a line in right now. But my first level of support I would be looking for would be right here at 36,417. If we lose that, look for a bounce, hopefully around this 35.2-ish area. Was definitely our support. And our retest and bounce right here. Those are the two levels I'd be looking for. All right. But that's it. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in Bitcoin. It's looking a little weak right now. It just is. And I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at my indicators. Yeah, guys. If here, I'll pull market cipher in. If we get down to here, I could see this pinching, this ribbon pinching, just like that. And if that flips gray, that could be bad. We've been in the blues, at least on the 4 hour, shit, since the bottom of this thing. It's been ripping. But if it pinches and it gets close, it's gonna probably be right about there on the market cipher ribbon. Yeah. But guys, that's it for Bitcoin. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's either we rip up to about 40K, break past the 37,589, which was resistance here, or we're going to roll over. Again, like I said, if we roll over, look for a bounce at 36.4, 30-ish, or 36.4. If we lose that, look for a bounce here at the 35.4-ish, 35.2-ish, right here. If we don't get that bounce, these are the levels we're watching for. Again, if we lose this, I would expect to pull back all the way to 30. Nothing new. You guys know I've been talking about this for quite some time. Yeah, outside of that, I mean, I'm looking at everything. The tops I'm watching are all in red. Everything that ripped last week right now is in the red. XRP looks like it's going to put in this cup and handle. Keep an eye on it. ADA lost support at 37.07. INJ is sitting right at support right now. FET sitting at support. Here's PAL. PAL's putting in a descending wedge, which could potentially be a giant bull flag if you look at it like this, which isn't terrible. PAL was definitely due for a correction. I mean, it was going in a straight line. This is your buying opportunity. Depending on how, if we lose this trend, I'd get concerned. But right now, we've continued to respect this trend in this descending wedge slash potential bull flag. Again, these have a stronger potential to break to the upside, which would be bullish. If we roll out of this, though, I'd be a little concerned. But right now, dips are for buying. On to the news, guys. Brad Garlinghouse jabs at maximalists. It will be a multi-chain world. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse discussed discouraging maximalists and factors that could drive further institution adoption at the recent Ripple's Swell event held in Dubai. While many participants in the crypto space continue to advocate for only a single blockchain, some believe that the future will be made up of multiple blockchains working with each other. Why wouldn't it? At a keynote fireside chat during Ripple Swell 2023 event held in Dubai, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse made various remarks saying that he is actively discouraging those who present themselves as maximalists. According to the Ripple CEO, the world will become a multi-chain in the future. He explained, "I am very bullish about a whole bunch of different things going on in crypto. I certainly am active in trying to dissuade people from being maximalists about any particular crypto. It will be a multi-chain world." Apart from discouraging maximalists, the Ripple CEO also talked about what he believes to be the catalyst that could drive further institutional adoption for crypto. According to Garlinghouse, 2 factors could drive more institutional adoption of digital assets globally. This includes having clear regulatory framework, I completely agree, and having what he described as demonstrated utility. Garlinghouse explained that while the United States has around 22 to 23% of the global gross domestic product, GDP, the country is way behind regarding regulators creating clear rules for crypto. The Ripple CEO said that compared with jurisdictions like Dubai, where regulators are engaging with the sector constructively, the U.S. is lagging. He explained, the U.S. is way behind on creating, those constructs, particularly in contrast to the Dubais of the world. And so you have to have the frameworks for big institutions to adopt and engage. In addition to clear rules and regulatory engagement, Ripple CEO also believes that further institutional adoption will be driven by demonstrating utility versus just speculation. According to Garlinghouse, crypto speculation is not the end goal. You also have to have that demonstrated utility, because if it's just speculation, that is not, in my judgment, the promised land, he added. I agree. Yeah, let me know what you think. Comments down below. Ex-FTX executives. That's Ex-FTX execs team up to build new crypto exchange 12 months after FTX collapse. The cryptocurrency exchange offers a self-custody solution that integrates a multi-party computation technique to secure funds. Funds are SAFU? Maybe, maybe not. Several former FTX execs have teamed up to help build a new cryptocurrency exchange in Dubai with a specific focus on what FTX failed to do: secure customer funds. Right. Ex-FTX lawyer Can Sun is leading the way with TECH Labs, a Dubai-based startup that received a license to offer cryptocurrency services in the region in late October. Backpack Exchange is the name under which TECH Labs will offer those services. Backpack Exchange. All right. Sun will receive support from ex-FTX employee Armani Ferrante, who serves as CEO of TREX holding company in the British Virgin Islands, according to a November 11th report by the Wall Street Journal. Ferrante also runs Backpack, a cryptocurrency wallet that is integrated into Backpack Exchange. Sun's former legal deputy at FTX, Claire Zhang, who is also Ferrante's wife, is also on TREC's executive team. However, once TREC raises an investment round, Zhang's plans to transition out of the company, as she has been working without pay to help bootstrap the exchange, the Wall Street Journal said. Sun and Ferrante iterated that they wanted to use the lessons learned from FTX's failure to protect customer funds. Backpack's technology offers a self-custody solution that integrates a multi-party computation and MPC technique to ensure funds remain secure. MPC typically involves several parties approving a transaction before the funds are moved. It will also enable Backpack customers to verify funds whenever they want, Sun told the Wall Street Journal. In a post-FTX world, you need trust and transparency to create a true alternative to the other players. Backpack Exchange is currently in beta and a wider launch will come later this month, the firm said. Sun was a witness to Sam Bankman-Fried's recent fraud trial, where he revealed that the former FTX CEO turned to him to seek a legal justification of why FTX funds were at Alameda Research. Bankman-Fried was convicted on all 7 counts, fraud-related charges. We know this. Sun said he quit as FTX general counsel the day after Bankman-Fried told him about the use of customer money. This went against everything that I stood for and was represented to me by Sam. Bankman-Fried's former empire commingled billions of dollars of customer funds through Alameda Research for investing purposes. About $9 billion in customer funds went missing. I don't know how I feel about this. I thought this was them rebooting FTX, so I apologize about that. Nope, they're doing something completely different. I don't know, man. Do we need another exchange? How many are there now? Well, according to CoinMarketCap, there's 671 exchanges. Let's see if that number changed. No. Do we need another one? Man, I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. All right, last but not least, demand for Bitcoin could grow by up to 10x within 12 months. That would be November of next year. A 10x Bitcoin from here would be close to 400K. If that happens, this is going to be the biggest bull market I've ever seen. The MicroStrategy co-founder emphasized that demand for Bitcoin will significantly ramp up following the halving next year. With Bitcoin having just months away, MicroStrategy co-founder and Bitcoin bull, more like, why can't I think of the word? I just read about it. Bitcoin maximalist. There it is. Get it out of your mouth, man. Not just Bitcoin bull, Bitcoin maximalist Michael Saylor thinks that demand for Bitcoin could grow by as much as 10x by the end of 2024. During a speech at the 2023 Australia Crypto Convention on November 10th, Saylor was asked to give his outlook for Bitcoin and its ecosystem over the next 4 to 5 years. In response, Saylor initially gave a rundown on the period between 2020 and 2024, noting that Bitcoin went from being seen as an offshore unregulated asset to an institutionalized mainstream app. Honing in on the near term, Saylor said that Bitcoin will become an adolescent mainstream asset by the end of 2024, as he highlighted key dynamics surrounding supply and demand that will soon come into play. I think that this next 12 months is going to be big, because demand on a monthly basis should be double or triple, or maybe go up by a factor of 10, anywhere from 2 to 10, and the supply available for sale will be cut in half in April. So instead of $1 billion of Bitcoin available for miners each month, it will be $500 million. It's pretty unprecedented that you would go from a supply and demand balance of maybe 15 billion of organic demand to 12 billion of organic supply. What happens when one doubles and the other one's cut in half? The price is going to adjust up, he added. Saylor went on to describe the next 12 months for Bitcoin as its coming out party, as the asset graduates from college and heads out into the real world. Looking at 2024 to 2028, Saylor predicts that Bitcoin will continue to be in high growth stage as adoption spreads across big tech industry and mega banks worldwide, with both sectors integrating Bitcoin into their products and services. Saylor also said he expects to see a lot of competition among companies like Apple and Meta to get their hands on Bitcoin to eventually sell for major profits. You're going to have ferocious competition among Wall Streeters to get the most assets share. And you're going to have crypto exchanges competing, and you're going to have other tech companies getting involved. That'll be one check. The other check will be when big mega banks or Bitcoin custodians with Morgan Stanley, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Institutions Bank, and when they're making loans and giving mortgages and customizing it and buying and selling, I think that'll be the send check, or the second check, he added. Looking even further into the future, at around 25 years down the road, Saylor outlined some lofty predictions for the future of Bitcoin, as he emphasized that Bitcoin will blow any other high quality asset out of the water. When it hits that terminal growth rate, maybe 20 years out, maybe 25, or it'll be growing twice as fast. This is worded really weird. Or it'll be growing twice as fast or compounding twice as fast as the S&P 500 index or any other diversified high-quality portfolio of assets you could buy, he said, adding. So if you think about it like that, you just say, well, now we're going to double. We're going to double again. We're going to double again, and we're going to double again. That coin is going to continue to progress to $1 million coin, $1 million a coin, $2 million a coin, $5 million a coin, $10 million a coin. MicroStrategy currently holds around 158,400 Bitcoin. And the firm was up around 900 million on its investment as of November 2nd. I mean, man, I hope he's right, but I would rather stay conservative and smart and not wait for something like this to happen. So for thought, let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time. ETH is flipping green. Here's what you're looking for, guys. We've got to reclaim 3,700 or 37,000, excuse me. We've got to reclaim 37,000 if you want this bullish momentum to continue. And who knows? I mean, we all know how Bitcoin gets, man. This thing could just flip and rip all of a sudden out of nowhere, like it did here, like it did here, like it did here. Okay. But 37,000 is the number. If we do dip, look for right around here to hold. Whatever you want to call this, 36.2, 36.3, 36.4, something right in there, okay? But guys, that is all I've got for you this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos, and above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the growth of crypto, as well as spread the growth of this channel, which I would greatly appreciate, please like the videos and share them on all of your social channels. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I've wasted your time long enough. I am out of here.